You keep going like this. I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure I'm starting the time so I see where I'm at. Good, so I'm loosening up around the neck, loosening up around the shoulders. Good breathing. Great, so now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna continue my side to side, and I'm gonna try and get this nice diagonal line. Arm all the way down to the leg. Good job. So I'm going side to side with that, stretching out the arm, shoulder, filling it all the way down to the hip. Continue to breathe. You can pick up a little pace with this to get that body warm, because this is a warm up and a stretch, okay? So we want to get the body warm. We want to get stretched out. If you need to take it slow, that's fine. Feel free to also put some pace on it and get that body warm though, okay? Good breathing. Okay, awesome job. So now I need you to kind of tighten up in your abdomen and then pop that knee. Moving out the hip flexor. Excellent job. Good breathing. You can hug the knees in if you like that. We just want to start moving around the hip flexor. Good job. Good breathing. And give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now my chest stays up, my feet are about hip width apart, and I'm gonna go into my squat. So when I'm doing my squat, my knees are in line with the toes. My knees are gonna point forward. My chest stays up, not falling down. Good, you can start with really mellow squats. You don't have to go super deep. And then the looser you get, feel free to drop it down to if you're comfortable to being around a 90 degree knee, okay? So good breathing. Keep that going. One more. And great. So now I'm gonna move to modified jumping jack or regular. And this is us getting our heart rate up a bit. So get moving a bit. Get that blood flowing through the limbs. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna go to a wide step and kick back. So kick it back, keep that chest upright, and start doing a pull with it. Pull. Good. So with my pull back, warming up that upper back, stretching up the chest. Keep that going, good breathing. Excellent job. Keeping that up. Okay, so now I'm gonna keep my core tight. I'm gonna start twisting, but if you get dizzy, just look forward, okay? I'm gonna twist, twist, twist. I get that stretch from the back of the arm. I get the stretch across my abs to the hip. Continue to breathe, warming up that core. Nice twist. Good job. We're reaching side to side. How far can you reach? Good, and again, if you get dizzy, either take it slow or just look forward and move the arms. Keep that going. Fantastic. Abs are tight, and give me a little kick out. Awesome, these are mellow kicks. You can start them low. You can lift them up a little bit higher. You probably are not gonna wanna go higher though than your hip. So we're just getting that extension. We're starting to, still moving out that hip flexor, getting that extension now through that hamstring. Continue to breathe, and again, core tight in case you have a little lean back. Protecting that back. Good. Stretch out those legs. Warming them up. And in 4, 3, 2, and 1. My feet are hip width apart. I'm going to squat. I'm gonna pop up on the toe. Squat, toe. Good, keep that going. Good breathing. Excellent job. So when I extend up through my toe, I say toe, but it is like the ball of your foot, okay? If you have a hard time with balance, you can always hold on to something like a chair, countertop. Waking up those ankles, getting that stretch out. Good job warming up the calves. One more. And now you're gonna go either modified or regular jumping jacks. Up to you, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I take my hip flexor, abs tight, hands are even for balance. I'm gonna start circling out, going for range of motion. Good. Keep that going. Big circles. And a little more each side. Get that other side in. Awesome. Now I start with it wide, and then I circle it back in. Again, good breathing. Keep that going. And one more. Awesome. Okay, so now abs tight. I'm gonna put my hands out for balance, and I'm gonna swing kick. Maybe you can kick and your hand, all your foot can come all the way up to the hands. That's great. Good breathing. Keep that going. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start loosening up the low back. I'm gonna do my feet maybe hip width apart, a little wider is okay. I'm gonna start circling out my hip, big circles, and that's gonna help loosen up my low back. So continue to breathe, loosen up that low back. We're gonna do a couple stagnant stretches after this. Switch direction of that circle. Moving out for the back. Good breathing. And great. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and stretch out back of the leg and the calf. So my supportive leg has a little bend, straight leg, pop toe, don't invert the knee. Come on down, you could reach down with your hands, or you could place your hands on the supportive leg. Continue to breathe through, nice deep breaths. And good, go ahead and switch. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hands on my supportive leg, but again, you could also just reach down, hop that toe, feel that in the calf. Maybe feel it in your Achilles, maybe feel it in your hamstring, all the back side of the leg. Continue to breathe. Slowly up. I'm gonna go ahead and aim for the back hip flexor now. So I take a step forward. I'm gonna drive that knee forward, push that hip flexor forward. Try to keep the back heel on the ground. Now I'm gonna go ahead, I am gonna lift the leg that's back, that arm up, but you don't have to. And I'm gonna do a little, just a very slight bit of a pull back. Continue to breathe, and I get a deep stretch through the hip flexor, up through the abdomen. Continue to breathe. Great. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch up the legs. Let's take a step forward. Try to keep the back heel on the ground. Drive the hip flexor forward. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Excellent job. And good stuff. Okay, so what you need, water, mat, dumbbells. Got it? Okay, so I'm gonna get to my dumbbells in a second. It's not the first move I'm going to do, but we are gonna be going back and forth between bodyweight dumbbells. So you're gonna want a mirror. If you have a countertop or a chair, you can just stick right there, so it's a quick grab. Okay, so the very first one I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show modified first, and then I'm gonna show a little more intense. So go ahead and start off doing the modified with me. I'm gonna go ahead and step it out, squat, step it in, pop toe. Step it out, squat, pop toes, squat, up on my toes. Now, if you don't feel comfortable up on your toes, then you're just standing up straight, that's fine, okay? Great. So not too hard, but if you want to take it to the next level, you're going to want to watch what I'm going to do next. So keep going if you're okay with that last one. I'm going to go ahead and go to a wide squat, and my toes went out and my knees went out a little bit wide. I'm going to come down deep, keep the chest up, and I'm going to bounce 3, 2, pop 1. So when I pop on 1, my toes are up, my heels, if you could see, are a little bit more together, and I'm squeezing in my glute coming up. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Drive those knees out wide with the toe, okay? Make sure you're getting that. Keep that chest up. 3, 2, 1. Keep that going. Get low in the dip if you can. Great. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now, if you're doing what I'm doing up on toes, we're gonna hold, up on toe, hold. Maybe for you, it's just a hold. Maybe you don't have that balance yet, that's okay. Just come down, okay? And come down into a squat and hold. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you, if you have the balance, up on your toe, stay there. You may need to hold on to something like the back of a chair, countertop. I'm gonna have you push the knee wide. The toes are also wide. Chest stays up. So I'm doing kind of the plie right here. Okay, it requires a lot of balance. If you're uncomfortable with the knee, you can separate. If you need to, flat feet, okay? And just come up and down slow, and you can kind of keep it low to make it harder. Okay, find where you're at, let's go. So what I wanna do is I really wanna stack my body. When I come up right, no falling forward, squeeze that glute. Got it? So I'm gonna really, knees go wide with the toe, the way the toe's pointing, chest stays up. And again, you're not gonna do this if you have any knee problem. You're gonna separate the legs wide. Got it? Really, I'm focusing on my glute, my balance, and 2 more. And last one. And great, go ahead and pick up your weight. Just one weight will do. Just one weight will do. Got it? Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to the 2 heads of my dumbbell. You can see that. From here, I'm gonna go a little bit wider squat, so double hip width apart. Toes out a few degrees comfortably. Knees follow the line of the toe. So wherever the toe is pointing, the knee follows. Got it? Keep the chest up. Do not fall forward. Just give me a normal squat to begin. Good. So with this normal squat, if you can, bring your bend down to that 90 degree. So that means my butt is about even with my knees on that drop. But that's an option. You don't have to. You could come down to just what you're comfortable with. You have to listen to your knees. Okay, so now I'm coming down low, and then I push through my heel to come up. And when I come up to the top, I squeeze the glute and kind of magnetize the inner thigh towards each other. So flex and flex. And great. Okay, so we're gonna do like a little bit more to this, but at the very base, stay here. So if anything else gets too hard, come back here. Got it? You're doing good. Say, let's come down low. I'm gonna pulse it. Chest stays up, do not fall forward. Pulse it, knees are wide. Get that butt low if you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now some of you guys are gonna need to go back to squat up and down. If you can, I'm gonna bring the weight under the thigh and switch side to sides. Now some of you guys can't bend that far, that's okay. What you could do is kind of tip and tip. Got it? Okay, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good job, legs on fire, that's what we want. 2, and 1. I'm gonna hold my chest up, push my knees wide, and I'm gonna go back to pulsing. If pulsing's too much, come all the way up and back down. Got it? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. back under or tips. Getting ready, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time, one more time. Fight for it. Chest stays up, knees are wide. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Bring it underneath the thigh or tip it side to side. Whatever you can do. Let's go. Let's go. Good job. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and have you set the weight down. We need to shake it out. If you're not into jumping, I get it. You're going to go back to just doing a squat, or you could do the side to side where I go step away, squat up toe, step away, squat up toe. If you can, we go back to where we started, down, pop, up on the toes on the pop, draw the inner thigh in, draw the glute in. 10, 9, 8, 7, and I am on my toe when I come in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. Grab yourself a sip of water. Come back with dumbbells. Let's go upper body. I have my dumbbells in hand. Let the water get down, make sure you're breathing, all that's good before moving on. I like to be able to do like 3 deep breaths in and out, or be able to have a conversation, and that tells me, usually, your heart's not beating too fast, that you're able to control your breathing pattern, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my feet hip width apart. I'm gonna bend my knee, I'm gonna tip in the hip, the back stays strong. Now you are gonna wanna look down at a certain point and not at me, so that your neck is in alignment with your spine. Got that? Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go gorilla arms. So there's a bend, I'm gonna open up, and on the first one, we're just going 1. The next one, if you can, I'm gonna pulse for 2, and then so on to pulsing for 3. If you don't like pulses, then you're just keeping a normal pattern, okay? So let's try it out. 1, 1, 2. One more to 3. 1, 2, 3. Start it over. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Last time. 1, 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3. Good job. Coming up, shoulders back and down. Good breathing, knees soft. Okay. I want to make sure I'm not having any bad posture. Put the shoulders back and down. Keep that chest up. Keep that spine stacked and a long neck. Okay, so if you can, I'm going to go ahead and go to a lateral raise. We're going to follow the same kind of pattern, 1, 2, and 3 with little pulses. If you don't like it, a normal lateral raise will do. How you modify for upper body, for this one, be a little more of a bent elbow. Don't come up as high, or you could go no weight at all. Got it? Okay, let's start with 1. 1. We go 2. 1, 2. Let's go to 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Again. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Good job. 2 more times through. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Last round. Let's go. 1. Good job. 2. Abs are tight. And 1, 2, 3. Good job. Shake it out. Long neck, long spine. Good breathing. So I'm going to go overhead next. You need to make sure your breathing is under control before ever lifting weight above your head. If it's not there yet, you need to just work your breathing. That's fine. If you're not ready to go overhead or it hurts, bicep curl. Just a good old bicep curl will do. Okay? So I'm getting ready. I'm going to start with my arms really low. Now they're not pinched in. They're wide and low. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come all the way up. I'm going to go back to 90 degrees when I pulse. And then I'm going to do a pulse to lift for 2 or 3. Okay, I know it was a weird way of explaining it. I should have just said we're going to go all the way up down for 1. And we're adding in a pulse going to 90 and up. We do 2 and 3. So let's try it out. Get ready, knees soft. 1, all the way. Ready, pulse it down halfway, lift it. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You got that? Good. Let's go. 1, whew. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 2 more times of this. Let's go. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Last one. Hit it. 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic. Shake it out. Good, 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 good. Okay, so now we're going to take away that whole pulsing pattern, and we're just kind of going for speed now. Make sure your breathing's okay before moving on. Once you feel all right, you're going to hold it like a hammer. Knees are soft. Try not to shake your hips side to side. Control that by having strong abs, hip flexor, glute, and back. And we're going to go into, you've seen like combat ropes at the gym. So we're going to pretend we have the rope in the hand. It's a heavy rope. And you're going to do these cycles with the arms, okay? So you're going to pick up the pace a bit, okay? And again, what I'm not doing, I'm going to show bad form, is I'm not swaying my body. I want to keep my core tight. So put the combat ropes in your arm. Let's go. And get that rope up. Come on, up, up, up. Good breathing. Excellent job. Keep that going. Great. And in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we keep a cycling motion with the arm, but we're changing the whole direction of it. So now I'm going to go ahead and have it be, I'm going to show you side view, like a punch out, palm down, punch out, palm down. So it looks like I'm punching out and coming back in. So it looks more like lazy swimmer arms. Got it? Okay, go for it. Good job. You're kind of doing a little bit of a stroke here. Keep going. And in 8, 7, 6, 5, oops, that was sloppy. 4, 3, almost 2, and 1. And now I'm doing the reverse of that. The arm comes up to the chest and then slides down the body. The arm goes straight out, lifts up, and then comes into the chest, and then it slides down the body. Got it? Here we go, reverse it. Keep that core tight. Arms should be burning. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going back to the combat rope. So remember how I held it like a hammer this time? But this time I'm holding it palms up. So it's a little bit more, you're gonna feel it more in the classic part of like your bicep, the top part. Okay, ready? Here we go. Bicep cycle, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, that is hard. Fantastic job. Let's go ahead and quick sip of water, sneak it in, pull out the mat, okay? Grab your water, we pull out the mat. We're gonna go ahead and focus a little bit more intentionally in the core. I know because we're using free weights, we're getting to use the core a whole lot just by balance. But right now we're just gonna take it a little bit more intentionally. So I'm gonna go ahead and have you start on your back, and we're gonna go into feet hip width apart, about that. And I'm gonna have you do a bridge up. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna lay my hands down flat, and I'm gonna tell you guys like different tricks to make it harder. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start at the tailbone, and you're gonna start to peel it up like a banana peel. Take it up one vertebra at a time until you're like a nice long line. Do not exceed past that line, because then we start to throw our back out of alignment, okay? So right now, the knees, they're not going wide, they're not falling in, they are pointed forward with the toe. The body weight, check your feet with your body weight. It's not just the outside of the foot, okay? You need to push evenly through outside, inside of your foot. I am stomped a little bit harder through the heel, but not on the outside part of the foot. You don't want to round out on the foot, because then I'm just working these outer thighs and I want to get inner and outer, okay? So we're gonna go ahead, work the legs, yes, glutes, low back, and hamstring are kind of the primary in this one. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, drop it down, and I'm gonna add some stuff. So these are things you can add. If you want to make it harder, you can take away the balance of the hands on the ground and stick the hands on the chest. That will take away a little bit of your balance, which means that your glutes are going to have to work harder. You can do that, okay? Other things you can do is you can join me, and I'm going to start lifting a leg. So I'm going to go down, and I'm going to lift a leg. Down, and lift a leg. Good job. So we're doing a little bit of a march out. You can have 2 feet down, and I'm gonna end up pulsing in the air. Okay, so I'm gonna end up pulsing in the air. Let's do a 3 pulse. You can do the single leg like I'm showing, or you can keep both feet down and just hip up and pulsing. So when I get in the air, I'm just not coming all the way down to the mat. I'm gonna drop like an inch and just pulse it up from my top. Okay, so let's start pulsing. 3, 2, 1, switch it. 3, 2, 1, switch it. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, and 1. Good job. From here, I'm going to go ahead and take it to doing a crunch. You have options. So very basic crunch is just going to be driving down the low abs, lifting up, crunching all the way through. Okay, crunching all the way through. Now, if you want to, you can make your crunch more, just more, by crunching, extending the hands behind the thighs, coming back. You can lift the legs up. You can extend out overhead, come in and back. I'm only gonna show a few of these, and then I'm gonna go to modified, okay? You got the idea. What can you do? Let's go. Good, I'll start counting when you have about 10 left, okay? And I'm gonna modify, but you can do that extreme one. You got that? You got it. Let's go. Keep going, crunching all the way through. Bring that chest up. Breathe out on the up. If you can, bring in that lower body. Continue to breathe. Push forward in 10. Good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. And 1. Fantastic. Okay, flip it over, flip it over. Okay, so now we're gonna go classic, like working low back. So I'm gonna have you lay down on your stomach. Now I can't do that, but you're gonna be able to lay down on your stomach, most of you. And then you're gonna have your hands open like this as you lay down, and you're gonna come up, lifting the chest and possibly the lower body as well. As you come up, hold it, 3, 2, 1, and then drop down all the way on the mat and relax, okay? So we're gonna engage upper body and lower body at the same time, 3, 2, 1, and then drop it back down. I'm gonna go into doing bird dog instead. So you do have options, you can follow me with bird dog. So I'll do 5 on one side, 5 on the other, but I am gonna hold for that 3 seconds with you if you're doing the parachute. Get ready? If you're on the ground, ready, lift up upper body, lower body, hold for 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Same side if you're doing bird dog. Lift it up. 3, 2, 1. So either way, if you're doing bird dog like me or you're doing more of the like Superman, drop it down. You are really flexing your glute, engaging your back, having strong hamstring. Good job. I'm going to switch because I'm on bird dog and I'm doing 5 on the other side. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And I have one last one. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so either way, let's go ahead and stretch out our back. Both ways we want to stretch. So you're just going to go into that downward dog. Allow that low back to be stretched. Continue to breathe. Excellent job. Continue to breathe. And great. Slowly make your way to standing up. If you want to grab a little sip of water, go ahead and do that. Have your dumbbells nearby. We are moving on. We're going to get a little more focus to the legs in this next little part, okay? So we're going back to legs. Awesome. So here we are, back at legs. My dumbbells are close to grab. Whenever you're ready, you can start joining in with me. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to go ahead and put my a little bit more of the body weight onto your right leg, okay? And I'm going to take a step back, make sure you don't trip on. Keep my chest up, and I tip at my hips. My spine is straight. Okay, so my knee is right over my ankle. I got my body straight. It's loaded body weight here in this front leg. I'm holding that position. So I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to jump off the leg that was just being used in like that squat. And here I am. And I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. Now, you don't ever have to jump. You can simply just walk it and go 3, 2, 1. Walk it. 3, 2, 1. Got it? Okay, so find where you're at. Come in low. Chest up. How low can you bring it and still be comfortable? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Jump. 3, 2, 1. Same leg. Jump. 3, 2, 1. 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 Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, and 1. I lost my balance, but made it through. Okay, so now I'm going to grab one weight. Grab your weight. You just need one. We're going to do a few different lunges. So I'm going to start you off your right leg in front, get into a lunge. It's the same idea as before. If you're not comfortable with dipping down enough where we're able to bring that arm underneath and do a cycle, then what you're going to do is hold on and just dip to where you are comfortable. Now with the lunge, I'm going to show you this way for a second. My knee is over the heel, light in the toe, body weight more back through the heel, light in the back leg. I want to think like 80% of my weight is being pushed down through the front leg, just 20% in that back, Okay, so just kind of body weight through the front leg. Okay, so I'm going to go under 3, 2, try to keep the chest up, 1, and then I'm going to pop the knee. Getting ready again, 3, 2, 1, pop, 3, 2, 1, pop, 3, 2, 1, pop. So when I pop, that means I'm gonna push down through that stability leg all the way through the heel, come up, strong in that glute, get that body upright, and I wanna make sure that glute is holding me upright, okay? 3, 2, 1, pop it, and one more. 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Okay, so now we have another lunge to do with the same leg, So right leg now is going to take it for a side lunge. So in my side lunge, when I come down to low phase, the knee is bent. It should be over about your heel, your foot. Either way, the body is stacked, okay? We don't have the knee in, we don't have it wide, it is stacked. Keep the chest up, and the same idea. I'm gonna go 3, I'm coming down low enough, 2, 1, which maybe isn't for you, and you're just kind of dipping instead. And then you're gonna go ahead and slice it in across that body. Low, 3, 2, 1, slice, 3, 2, 1, slice, 3, 2, 1, slice, 3, 2, 1, slice. And again, you don't have to lift the knee, you could just simply stand up straight. You can modify to what is comfortable for you, what is good for you, what is challenging for you. Good job. Feeling that leg, growing stronger. One more, under that thigh, dip it down deep. Great job, add that slice if you can, slice. Cool, okay, I'm gonna set the weight down. Weight goes down, and I'm back to where I started. We're gonna get to the other leg. Here I am on that right leg. Pop the knee, 3, 2, 1. Now my right leg jumps me over, and I land on the left, and I go 3, 2, 1, jump. 3, 2, 1, jump. 3, 2, 1, jump. 3, 2. You might be able to go faster than me. I know I'm kind of like bracing myself before I jump, but you can go and just go off. Go fast. I'm kind of gathering my wits and my balance before I'm jumping. I see that. But if you have it and the coordination, go for it. You're doing great. Keep it up, side to side. Drive that knee in about 3. Big gallop or step to the side. And you got that other side going. You're doing great. We are almost there. Awesome job. Super close, super close. Good. And I got one more. And great. Walk it out, grab your breath. Grab your dumbbell too. Have my dumbbell in hand. I'm gonna go ahead and step forward, left leg. Okay, so do you remember how we did this? I'm gonna go ahead, start with it, left leg, right arm, underneath, dip it, one more if you can. And then I'm gonna push down through this front leg, and I'm gonna lift up the knee. Try it again. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna show modified next, okay? Modified is dip, 3, 2, 1, up tall. One more time, modified. I will show you. 3, 2, 1, up tall. Back to the more complex one. 3, 2, 1, knee up. 3, 2, 1, knee up. 3, 2, 1, knee up. 3, 2, 1, knee up, 3, 2, 1. Last one right here, let's go. Get low, 3, come on. 2, you got it. 1, pop that knee if you can. Great, okay. So now we're staying with body weight being held into the left leg. This time, we're going for that side lunge. See how I am with my side lunge? Don't let the knee drop in. Get that knee wide, should be over the foot. Kind of stack the body weight onto it. And how I do that is I'm really pushing. I'm having my back straight, but my back is straight and I'm kind of tipping at the hip. You see how that is, how I'm able to get my body weight over there? Because I can't hold her upright anymore. I have to tip at the hip a bit. So my body weight is here, over the leg. Got that? Cool, okay. So here you are in the left leg. Right now, body weight's there. I slide the weight under if you can. If not, just little dips and stand up straight. I'm gonna go for it. Getting ready, 3, 2, 1, slice. 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 3, 2, 1. One more. Get low. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Good stuff. Okay, how you doing? Can we do one more of the cardio? If you have it left, you've got that in your legs, left in you, let's go for it. Let's push it out today, okay? Right leg, lunge position. 3, 2, 1, jump to left. 3, 2, 1, jump to right. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Come on. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2. I gotta get that last one in. Gotta get the last one in. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Grab yourself some water. Whew, and come back with your dumbbells. Okay, we are doing good. We are staying strong. We are also going to be moving on. Okay, I'm going to repeat the arms because I like that. You're going to really feel it. And then instead of doing more the classic core where we got like low back, we're going to go into chest from the mat and then do some crunching stuff. Okay, so that's where we're going. Get your water, make sure you're ready to move on. And once you feel ready, I'm going to go ahead and have you bend at the knees, tip at the hips, spine stay straight through the neck. So at first, yes, you may look at me and then put your head down, look at the ground, and keep your neck more comfortable. Got it? You breathing okay? Okay, then you're ready to try. We start with 1. 1. The next one is 2 with a pulse. 1, 2. You never have to pulse, you can just do it normal. 1, 2, 3. Start the series over. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. And 1, 2. Let's do one more though. Let's get one more in, okay? 1, 1, 2. You got this. And 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic. Shake it out. Good breathing. We're going to change it up just a little bit by throwing in the more like cardio one where you have the arms moving in like ropes. So I'm going to go knees bent, abs tight, combat rope to begin with. So what that looks like, so I'm going to get that arm down, lift it up straight, keep the core tight, breathe, 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 let's go. Combat ropes. Get them moving. Get them moving. Get that arm out. Move it out. Let's go. I'll count you the last 10. You just keep going. Fast or slow. Sometimes slow is harder. And then 10. Breathe. 9. Set the weight down if you need to. 8. Core tight. 7. Come on. 6. 5. Almost. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Fantastic. Shoulders back and down. Good. Breathing. Excellent job. We go lateral raise next. Knees are soft. Abs are tight. I'm doing the 1, 2, 3 pulse. You never have to pulse. You could just do lateral raises at your own pace. Getting ready. Here we go. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Repeat it. 1. Good breathing. 1, 2. Core tight. 1, 2, 3. Do not extend through the low back. Keep the knees soft. 1. You got this. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2. And finish. 1, 2, 3. Shake it out. Okay, so I saved the hard one because we have to do 2 back to back for right now in the middle. So what we're going to do now is that punch out from the chest all the way to straight and go down. And you want to offset the arms, okay? Show you side view so you see what's happening. Back here. Here we go. Punch it out. You got like a lazy stroke going with the arms, so lazy swimmer. Let's go. One arm is sliding up the body, the other one is kicking out, pressing down and away for 10, 9, tight core, 8, 7. I'm trying not to move my hips. I know I see a little bit of movement. I put a little more bend in my knee. And great, I'm gonna switch directions. Okay, so that means that instead of pushing away, I'm gonna go straight up and the other arm will slide down the body. So the other arm is pushing out straight, one arm is sliding down the body. And we go for 10, 9, 8, breathe, 7, good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish. Good job, good job. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going overhead. If you're not ready to go overhead, you could just do a simple bicep curl instead. You can move into a row instead, okay? But if you feel like you're in control of your breathing, you feel safe, we can go over the head. You can use weights, you don't have to use weights. I start low and wide. Knees are soft, abs tight. 1. Now I'm gonna go all the way up, half down. I'm gonna pulse it. 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Let's go. 1. Oops, I didn't go down all the way. 1, 2. I'm going to do it now. 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic. Shake out the neck, shoulders back and down. We have our last cardio one. And what it's going to look like is instead of doing that, holding it like a hammer and doing the combat ropes, I'm going to go palms up. So this is going to be a lot more like classic bicep right there on the top of the arm. Knees are soft, abs are tight. Push it out, straight arm, pull it back in. Let's go. Try not to shake the hips side to side. Core is tight. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. So now what I need to do is I'm going to pull out the mat, have the dumbbells with me. We need to hit a chest one. So let's hit the chest, and then I'm going to go into just doing a little bit more like classic abdominal, okay? So mat. Eventually this leads into stretching. If you have a stretching strap, you want to grab it and have it near you. If you like that, do that. We get ready to hit the mat. I'm going to start off on my back, okay? I'm going to grab my dumbbells, one in each hand, and my knees are soft. So what's happening here is my arms are wide, my knees are soft. I'm going to go in and out. So we start here, and I'll make it more complicated in a second, okay? We're going to follow that same pattern with adding and pulsing. If you don't like pulsing, then you're just keeping what I'm showing. Are you ready to do something? Let's go ahead and go 1, open wide. 1, 2, close it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. If you want to do something with the legs, you could do a bridge up with it, or you could hold the legs tabletop to start engaging the abs. Got it? Choose your poison. If you want to add a little extra, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and you have one more, 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Good job. I'm going to set the weight down, set that weight down. Good stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go into my crunch. Low abdomen tightens, or maybe you're at a reach behind your thigh. Maybe you want to go ahead and incorporate legs up, tabletop, hands behind the head, crunch touch behind the thigh, hands back to behind the head. The ultimate one is going to be extension out, pull in, knees into chest as close as you can, back to extension out. I can only show it one more time for you, and then I'm going back to modified. I'm going to cheer you on. You go for it. Push your body. Get that chest up. Keep that spine in alignment. Breathe out on the up. Pull in your low abdomen. You got this. Good breathing. Excellent breath. Keep going. Push that breath out. Get that body in tight. Good crunches, and in 5, 4, 3, almost, 2, and last 1, and 1. Good job. Okay, so that's all we have time for. I need to get you stretching. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the hands on our head, long body, long spine. I'm gonna go ahead and take it to legs out, stretching out. I feel my low back getting a stretch. I feel my abdomen getting a stretch. I feel my arms. You need to work the breathing, okay? So a lot of the body is stretching. You need to get oxygen to those muscles. Deep breathing. Continue to allow breath to reach the body. Get the oxygen to the muscles. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna go deep breath in. Release. Hug your knees in tight. Now, if you can, roll in your butt. So your butt's gonna come off the mat a bit. And you're gonna pull the knees in tightly to the chest, or just tighter than this. And then go ahead and release that. And you're gonna draw circles with the knees. And when I draw circles with the knees, I feel my low back loosening up. So feel that now. Continue to breathe. Excellent job. Switch direction of that circle. Continue to breathe. Cool. Okay, so now my arms go wide, my legs will drop side to side, and you're gonna try and keep your arms on the ground. I don't have that flexibility right now, but you can do it. So try to keep your arms on the ground. We're gonna go one more time, side to side. Good breathing, good breathing. And awesome job. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to take it to using my stretching strap, but you can just use your hands. One leg can be bent or straight. The other leg comes up to your hands. And I'm going to go ahead and start stretching out the back of the leg. And again, you can keep the bottom leg bent if you'd like. Okay, so I'm holding it with my stretching strap, but you can hold it with your hands. So I'm getting the back of the leg. I feel my hamstring, yes. Continue to breathe. Excellent job. Point the toe down. Lift the toe up. Give me circles for the ankle joint. Switch direction of the circle. From here, I'm going to go ahead and take my opposite arm, same side arm down to the ground. I'm going to pull that leg diagonal across the body, stretch it straight, point the toe down. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to release that leg. I'm going to switch up my legs. From here, I got straight leg up. Point the toe down. Lift that toe up. Circle for the ankle. Switch direction of the circle. I'm going to go same side arm down to the ground, opposite arm pulls that leg diagonal across the body. The leg is now across the body. I straighten it out, point the toe in, and continue to breathe. And great. So I'm going to release that. I'm going to go ankle to the thigh. You can hug it into the body, or you can sit up too. Continue to breathe, nice deep breaths, opening up that hip, feeling that stretch through the glute. Release and switch. So either hugging it in or sitting up too, continue to breathe. Okay, great, you're doing good. I'm gonna kick out the legs, and what I want you to do is push out the heels, fold the body over, reach for your ankles, calves, whatever you can do. Fold over, feel that stretch in the back and the back of the legs. I need to modify this a bit, but you got it. Continue to breathe. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna come upright, and from here, I'm gonna go soles of feet together. I'm gonna tip at my hip. And we're looking at the time, so if you want to, you can make this one more intense by kicking out legs or stay there. I know I didn't spend much time at that butterfly, but if you want to, you can do legs out instead and a tip down. Great. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take it to you laying down on your stomach, lifting up through forearms or palms, okay? I'm gonna change mine up a little bit, but I'm just kind of showing you guys. So lay down on your stomach, lift up through the forearms and palms. Make sure that back is nice and straight, and you can extend through and let it flow through the neck, long spine. And I'm just showing it from my knees, just so you get the idea of the stance, but you won't be on your knees, you'll be on your stomach, which will mean you'll probably not be as high as me, that's fine. Doing your cobra stretch. And slowly push back into child's pose. Okay, so I'm in child's pose. I relax the low back, I relax the glutes, the hands are out, continue to breathe, nice deep breaths. I'm gonna slowly come up, and I'm gonna take it to right leg being forward. I'm gonna drive the back hip flexor forward. So the back hip flexor being flexed forward, I wanna feel this in quad and the hip flexor. You can make it more extreme, you do not have to. I'm taking it up a notch, but this is like a big notch, so don't do it if you feel good. and release, and again, switch. I'm on all four core. My other leg steps forward. I drive my hip flexor forward. I get that stretch of the hip flexor and quadricep. Feel free to stay here or modify it harder. Good, we're gonna release that. Slowly make your way to up. Nothing to trip on, nothing to trip on, okay? When I reach the top, my shoulders are back and down and I'm breathing nice deep breaths. Make sure you continue your breathing. One hand is up, the other hand points down. Breathe. Slowly neutral, take a breath. One arm up, tip it, breathe. Coming back up to neutral, shoulders are back and down. One more time, back and down. One arm crosses, make sure you're breathing. Switch it. Good, elbow up. Switch it. Shoulders back and down. Tip the chin, side to side. And great. A little bit of slack jaw, look over the shoulder. Other side. Looking forward and up. And excellent job today. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope to see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one, okay? Bye.
Thank you, Britt.
Awesome. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming to the class.
That's great.